name is Lisa Bergmanis, and through my scripture, John 15:13, God has taught me about love. John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. Like a couple days ago was Valentine's Day, and when I was asked if I had a Valentine, I responded with, "It's Jesus." And then I got to thinking about it, and I got to thinking that, when Jesus is your Valentine, like, you have high expectations and low to no disappointment, because he's the greatest example of love. Every girl, we all want that guy who says, like, "I'll die for you," but you never actually want him to, because then you don't have him anymore. And you see it, like, time and time again in movies, that, like, the greatest example of love that, like, cinema can portray is, like, when someone dies for someone else. And I remember it hit me in high school that I realized that, oh my gosh, that's Jesus. They're all trying to imitate the greatest love. And the really cool thing is that Jesus died for us, but he's still there for us. We didn't lose him. And you know that he loves you because he already went to the greatest extent to show it. For me, part of, like, being so thankful, being so happy, so in love with Jesus, is that when I realized, and I think it was like my freshman year of college, that people will always let you down. Like, it doesn't matter if it's your best friend, it doesn't matter if it's your mom or your dad or your brother or your aunt or your neighbor. Like, people, they let you down because we're not perfect, but Jesus never does, God never does. And I think of that song, "Your love never fails, it never gives up, it never runs out on me." And that's something that, like, my heart sings when, like, you feel alone or you feel that somebody's let you down. You know that love is there. And even when you've messed up, that love is still there. Even when we're not enough to, like, our love runs out, it gives up, like, we fail. But to know that on the other end, it's still coming. That's really cool for me. Scripture, when you look at it, like, if you are in love, or you want to be in love with Jesus, you want to be in love with God, I feel like when you're in love with someone, or you just love someone, that you want to find out everything you can about them. And sometimes that's part of the process of falling in love with somebody, is that you find out everything about them, and the more you find out, the more you love. And I think that when you've got that motivation, like, it draws you to it, that you want to find out everything you can. Like, the Bible's like this grand love letter, but it's also the greatest story ever told. And then it speaks back to you. I'm Lisa, and I have found that the Bible is more than words. It's the greatest love story ever told. And God has taught me this through John 15:13.